He's a pioneer of snow days at Collegiate. He has tripled the amount of snow days since my freshman year from a grand total of 1 to 4. Staggering numbers, I know. Dr. Calleroz has this crazy idea of actually beating me in basketball. If you're at the pep rally this past Friday and saw the whooping Michaela and I gave to Mr. Wardenham, you'll be able to tell that in this stage of his career, this is just simply impossible. Dr. Calleroz White is comfortable in his own skin. He has fully embraced the African American stereotype. So much to the point that one week during an advisor meeting, we were all casually talking when Owen noticed something on his socks. He said, is that fried chicken on your socks? Dr. Calleroz White later explained very casually, oh, I have watermelon ones too. Dr. Calleroz White is an experienced man. He has been head of the upper school at Phoenix Country Day in Arizona and director of college counseling at Belmont Hill School in Massachusetts. This man is very intelligent. I mean, he did graduate from Harvard. But most importantly, he's a man of character. He cares for our whole advisor group as if we were one of his own children. He shows humility when he is in the wrong, which is why he has forever gained my respect. Throughout our differences, Dr. Calleroz White, you asked me to introduce you, so it's my privilege to introduce this outstanding human being, Dr. Calleroz White.
All right, Bryce. Now it's my turn. Well, thank you first and foremost for inviting me to do a Titan Talk today. And yesterday when they asked me kind of what I was going to talk about in my advisory group, I didn't quite know, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I need to have this job. Every now and again you need a little therapy, okay? Just need a little therapy. And so I want to take this time today to actually use this as a therapy session for myself, okay? So as I do this, I have a few things that I want to share with you. And there's some confessions, okay? You're going to learn a little bit about me today that you might not know, okay? So here goes. My first confession, and that is, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Yes, back in the day, there was basketball prowess. In fact, Bryce, I found a video of me playing KCD, believe it or not, when I was a senior in high school in an all-A championship game, and we won. You know, who knew that would be a precursor to me being head of school here? And we won, and I was the MVP of that tournament. I was the MVP of the Class A tournament. Those days are long gone. I mean, so long gone that it's like, I'm still sore from friggin' playing basketball at the pep rally the other day. That's how long gone they are. But I say that all because I'm a nerd at heart. I'm a true nerd. This morning, before I came to work, I was reading Time magazine on quantum mechanics of problem solving. Yeah, I know, it seems a little strange and odd, but this is what I do for fun. So, you know, I read random things. I really want to get, you know, just as much information as possible, but I'm a nerd. I love to learn. I love to think about crazy, wild things, and that's a part of who I am. Another confession that I have is that I'm a huge sci-fi guy. Anybody out there like Star Trek and Star Wars and sci-fi and anime? And, you know, okay, see, I see some hands out there in the crowd. I love that stuff. I eat it up. You know, that whole, you know, live long and prosper type thing. Like, that's me. That is me. I think if I were, you know, to go back in time and actually be a part of, you know, those kinds of things, like, that's what I would want to do. I love that. I love that. And you know, you don't always think of me as being, you know, Star Trekkie, but I'm a Trekkie, you know? I've gone to the convention. Has anybody ever gone to a convention? Oh, see, I see a few. Look, no, don't be shy about raising your hand. If you've been to the convention, don't raise your hand. I took a group of students at my former school to an anime convention, and you know, we dressed up and we did the whole nine because I'm a sci-fi guy. I love that stuff. My wife can't stand it. So we have real troubles when we're time picking out movies and that kind of thing. But that's what I do. So that's another thing that is really a confession. Because if you are a true sci-fi, if you are a true anime person, then you need to come and see me because, you know, I need a little someone to talk to every now and again to get my fix. So that's an important piece. The other thing, another confession for me is that I'm a music fan. I'm a music head. I love music. All kinds of music. So not just, you know, your typical, you know, top 40, pop, rock, you know, that kind of stuff. I love everything. And so if you were to look at my iPod, you know, I have country, not a lot, but I got a little, okay, some country. I have everything from Israeli rap, just saying, to hip hop, R&B, classical, jazz, Latin, you name it, and I've got it. The reason being is because music has a way for me, personally, it gives me an opportunity to escape kind of my own reality sometimes. And so, you know, when I'm, you know, if anybody ever were to come in on the weekends, sometimes I'm here working on the weekends and have the door closed, you know, and I'm truly jamming out. I mean, I'm like, you know, volume up loud, and I'm rocking out, because that's who I am. I work with music. I know how many of you do your homework listening to music and all those kinds of things. I know. And your teachers are saying, you shouldn't be listening to your homework. I do the same thing. I write with music on. I think about ideas with music on. But music has always played a very, very important role in my life. And it's something that I truly embrace and enjoy. All genres, all, you know, ages in terms of, you know, from the 60s and, you know, to what is going on today. And that's just really a guilty pleasure of mine. And then the last thing that I want to say is really important and kind of a confession to you is that, and my advisor group told me that I should tell you about this, and, you know, I was a little reluctant, but I think it's important. They said that I should tell you about my crazy family, okay? They've heard a lot of stories about my crazy family. So I don't know, is any of my advisors, can you tell the story of my siblings? Does anybody want to even try to attempt this? It's too complicated. So I have a riddle for you all, and see if you can get this. So I am an only child, but yet I have 6 brothers and 2 sisters. Okay? I am related to all of them, but they are not related to each other. They all have the same parents. I do not. Can you explain? And I'm not adopted, and neither is anyone in my family. Okay? Okay, I say one more time. I'm an only child, but I have 6 sisters, 2 brothers. They all have the same parents. I don't. I'm related to all of them, but they're not related to each other. Got an attempt back there? You might be close. You're getting there. Step siblings. Not really, but sorta. Some half. Yeah, got a little half going in there. Huh? Can you explain it though? Oh. Okay. So I'll explain it here. So I have an older brother and an older sister. Okay? My father left his wife, met my mom, they had me. How beautiful of them. Then my dad, my parents decided that they didn't like each other too much, so they split up. My father went back to his first wife, had 2 more kids. My mom then got remarried, and had 4 more kids. Okay? So I'm a half brother to all of them. They have the same parents on my mom's side. They have the same parents on my dad's side. I'm the only product of my parents, so I'm actually really and truly an only child. But yet I'm kin to all of them. So there's a little bit of crazy. People are looking at me like, what in the world is he talking about? But yeah, so that's a confession of mine, that my family is a little on the crazy side when it comes to that, in terms of that. But, you know, that's just the nature of the beast. Why am I telling you all these random things about me? I'm telling you because I want you to understand that I am human. That I have things that I like, and things that I enjoy, things that I don't like, and things that you may not know about me. But at the end of the day, part of what makes all of us who we are is this innate ability to have those things as a part of who they are. And one of the things that's really important and special to me is that at every chance I get to try to dig deeper than just the skin level about who people are. So I know more about Christ now than I did at the beginning of the year. And I'm a better person because of that. And I hope that as you move throughout your careers, both here at Collegiate and outside of this place, that you take the time and you take the opportunity when it's given to you to find out what are those crazy things about each other that make them who they are. So whether they love music, or they love hot rods, or they love horses, or they love to bake, whatever it is, because it's those pieces of who we are that ultimately provide the most joy in our lives. And I hope that all of you at some point in time also find that joy, both in your own lives and with those of your friends. And I'll leave you with, again, live long and prosper.